This is QTV News. I am Marietu Sidibe and thanks for joining us. Coming up, 3 years Jotna reacts to coalition members' extension of Barrow's mandate. Capacity building training for 50 clearing and forwarding agents is underway. A new electrical powered water borehole inaugurated in the community of Bafoloto. The Gambia Action Party, GAP, unveils its new party leader and flag bearer for the next presidential elections. For more on this and other stories, stay tuned. The recent statement by the former Vice President Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang that the coalition has agreed to extend President Adama Barrow's 3 years mandate to 5 prompted the organizers of 3 years Jotna to organize a press briefing on Monday. Ibrahim Balde was there and he now reports.
Haji Suare is a member of the movement and this is what he said at the gathering.
On the 27th day of September, Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang solely and individually decided unilaterally that she should collect some members of the Barrow-supported camp to join her, deliberately extend that legally binding contract from 3 years to 5 years. If we can again recall our minds, in 2016, the coalitions were having 7 political parties, but the late group which announced the amendment or the extension of the president's term to 5 years, we have never seen those faces in that amendment. The reason why Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang should explain.
According to 3 years Jotna organizers, the 3 years agreement involves all the coalition and Gambian citizens who voted for the coalition in the 2016 elections. Mr. Suarez said if there is to be any changes in the agreement, all the coalition members should be consulted and citizens who voted for the coalition on the basis of 3 years needs to be engaged.
Operation 3 years Jotna is clearly announcing that today we are sticking to our initial call on the coalition's stakeholders to go back to the people for proper consultation to find a solution to this 3-year and 5-year issue, rather than allow some individuals to deliberately dictate citizens. We are calling on Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang to withdraw her statement given on the 27th day of September 2019 for proper consultation with Gambian citizens.
Abdunjai, the chairman of the 3 years Jotna, says they will never relent in their struggle to make sure the president honors the 3 years agreement.
It was an open agreement. That's why everybody voted for him, because he made everybody believe that he will remain in power for 3 years. Let's be frank in all the things we do and say. Sometimes we take things lightly and that will lead to our destruction. So let's be very serious in everything we do and be truthful. That is key to nation building. It's an open promise. He came to the press and told everybody that he will step down after 3 years. So let him honor his words.
They were asked whether the rumors are true that the 3 years Jotna protesters are being sponsored by Gambians living in the diaspora, and if the organizers will take full responsibility if anything goes wrong during a planned December protest. They replied that it is untrue for anyone to suggest that they are being sponsored, and also that they have no plans to destabilize the country. Ibrahim Balde, QTV News.
A 2-day capacity building training for 50 clearing and forwarding agents is underway at the Trade Ministry. The training is expected to boost their understanding of data inputting and ECOWAS interstate road transit protocols.
These participants are key components in Gambia's trade industry They provide logistics demands to customers for smooth clearing and forwarding of goods and services. Their participation in external trade gives them the role of inputting external trade data in an automated system for customs data to the Gambia Revenue Authority. The capacity building training will help the clearing and forwarding agents to do proper calculations in this process to improve the quality of external trade statistics collected from them. Mariaman Davis, a statistician at the Gambia Bureau of Statistics responsible for external trade, explains the negative impact wrong inputting of trade statistics can cause to the country's socio-economic development.
This usually have a negative effect on the economy of the Gambia. It means we are telling ourselves that we are not growing as a country, we are not producing anything, or we are not, so that thereby we are not exporting more, and hence the economy is not doing well.
The Trade Ministry of the Gambia is responsible for preparing and publishing trade statistics. This mandate of the ministry is hindered by incorrect data entry of external trade from clearing and forwarding agents. Faba Jame, Gambia's trade director, believes that the capacity building of these participants is a solution to such problems.
Due to the incorrect data entry, the statistics are not showing the true reflection of trade performance of the country. So today we are here to improve on those statistics, to ensure that the inputs that you do at the level of your agents, we make sure that they are very much reflective and correct.
The data manager of the Gambia Revenue Authority, Amadou Bojang, explains that incorrect data inputting misinforms decision makers. The GRA depends on the clearing and forwarding agents to collect external trade data, which they would send to the Gambia Bureau of Statistics for compilations, analysis, and so on.
Data is processed into information, and the information is used for decision making. The policy makers, they need decision. If you give them wrong data, of course there will be a wrong decision.
A participant who spoke to QTV talks about the positive effects this training can have on their day-to-day business as clearing and forwarding agents.
This is going to greatly improve on our weak areas. We are going to really try to work hard to make sure the concerns and the points that they raise, we will greatly improve on those areas.
Mahmoud Lamin Choi for QTV News.
A new electrical powered water borehole was inaugurated in the community of Bafoloto on Tuesday. The project was funded by the Nigerian Contingent 4 under the Economic Mission in the Gambia. Aliu Sise witnessed the inauguration on Tuesday, and he now reports.
This was the atmosphere as the newly constructed electrical-powered water borehole by the Economic Nigerian Contingent 4 was inaugurated. For many years, the people of Bafoloto had relied on wells as a source of water. The inauguration of the project is part of activities to celebrate Nigeria's 59th Independence Day. In his inaugural statement, Nigeria's High Commissioner to the Gambia, Oluwasegun Ibidapo Obe, said the Gambia and Nigeria have continued to enjoy fruitful ties.
As you are all testament to this occasion today, it goes to show and signify that we will always be friends with Nigeria. Like I said, of course, Gambia refers to Nigeria as a big brother. And what does big brother does to their brothers? They don't always leave them alone. So and I can assure you that Nigeria, come what may, will be side by side with the Gambia.
Lieutenant Colonel Mohamed Tijani, commanding officer of the Nigerian contingent, said the mandate of the contingent is not limited to only maintaining peace and order.
The ECOWAS mission mandated contingents to strengthen civil-military relations through quick impact community projects, sensitization programs, sporting activities, medical outreach, among others. In compliance with the ECOWAS mandate, Nigerian Company 4 ECOMIC has, within the period of deployment, provided humanitarian services through several medical outreaches daily and also provision of succor to orphanage homes.
The Alcala of the community, Alhaji Job, thanked the Nigerian economic contingent for coming to their aid. He assured them that the community will take good care of the project for posterity. He recounted the challenges the locals face to access safe drinking water.
In the village. There was only one village in the community. There was only one well in the community, so if ECOWAS happened to come and do this for us, then we cannot be able to pay you people. We have to thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The Nigerian contingent 4 arrived in the country in March this year as part of the ECOWAS security mission in the Gambia. The ceremony also witnessed a tree planting exercise around the borehole. Reporting for QTV News, I am Aliou Cisse.
We will go with a short commercial break and the news continues when we return.
QCell, your most trusted network, gives you the fastest, biggest and cheapest 4G LTE network in the Gambia. Enjoy unlimited broadband with the fastest speeds. Access the fastest mobile network with our Sunyu Bundle service. Call us on 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
It is the new era in broadcasting. We showed it to you with our continuously improving content with thousands of viewers around the world. Now, how do you take advantage of our existing and constantly increasing viewership? Advertise with QTV and reach a large audience. Call us on 324444 or email marketing@qtv.gm. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter or Instagram. QTV Gambia. QTV, a new era in broadcasting.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is QTV News. A new story by QTV in September about a woman affected by flooding from a dilapidated bridge at Abusi has attracted such attention that a Gambian lady residing in America has made a substantial cash donation to the victim through QTV. Marietu Sarr tells us more.
Hawa Cisse, a Gambian residing in America, an advocate for positive change in Africa, donated cash to the flood victim, Seinabu Jallow, whose house is always inundated with water diverted from the bridge whenever it rains. Miss Cisse explains why she decided to lend a helping hand.
Honestly, the reason I donated was because the story touched my heart. After I heard the woman said, "Sunyu ganari, sunyu leka yepa yaho," and I'm just looking at the condition they living with. It's only right for me to put in the little I have, and at the end of the day, although it might not be what changes someone else's life, it's an addition to create something for them. But honestly, I am here right now in hopes to inspire someone else to do the same. We often tell ourselves, oh, one day when I become rich, I will help others. But understand that you don't know what tomorrow holds. So that all the blessings that come to you is not just for you alone, but it's your responsibility and duty to share with the unfortunate.
Seinabu Jallow, the victim, expressed gratitude and appreciation for the donation. I am thanking the person who sent me this money. I'm very happy. I pray that she has a long life and prosperous future. I am pleading to the government or any other person to help us. Thank you very much. Hawa Cisse is currently a senior student at the University of Memphis, studying journalism. She is also a news anchor and the president of the National Association of Black Journalists chapter at the same university. Also a beauty queen, she is the reigning Miss Gambia USA and Miss Ebony World Queen 2019. She uses her platform to advocate for Africa's positive development. For QTV News, I am Marietu Sarr.
The Gambia Action Party, GAP, has unveiled its new party leader and flag bearer for the next presidential elections. The announcement was made by the party's founder and Secretary General Musayali Bachili on Monday at the QCT Conference Hall in Bijilo. Mam Jara ACC reports.
The Gambia Action Party has selected former Brigadier General Lamin Bojang as the party's flag bearer and presidential candidate for the next presidential elections. Lamin Bojang served as commanding officer, chief of the Republican National Guard, and chief of army staff, amongst other positions during Jammeh's rule. Musayali Bachili says the new flag bearer of GAP is a visionary leader and has no substitute. Bachelet says the qualities of a good leader is one who is robust, honest, fair, smart, well-mannered, and experienced, and their flag bearer possesses all of the above mentioned. He adds that Lamin Bojang, the new flag bearer, is not a type of leader who will vow for 3 years and change his mind to lead for 5 years.
One of the big countries I don't want to mention is the United States. Is the current president. When you look at his biography, he has so much debts, but now he's ruling the most powerful country. I'm not scared. I don't want to change my vow. I'm not saying I'm now going to be a presidential candidate yesterday. Today, when I see crowd following me, I change my mind. I'm not those presidents who will say 3 years, and when they reach at the stage of air condition with taxpayers' money, with the security, automatically they change from 3 to 5.
Bachelet further explains his thoughts on the white paper of the Janneh Commission, saying that it is a whitewash.
This white paper is whitewash. They're not serious. The creator who created the 7 heaven, 7 earth, he said, he didn't even say Muslims or non-Muslim. He said human being. Do not spread corruption on the land. And corporate thieves, corporate shacks, criminals, they say they are reformers. What are they reforming? Probably they are reforming their pockets and trying to build big houses for their fictional kids coming up on the taxpayers' money, you and Mr. Chronicle newspaper's money, because you pay tax every day. They are using their money, using our money to feed themselves. Janneh Commission, this white paper is whitewash. They're not serious.
Bachelet also spoke about the issue of the diplomatic passport scandal.
This government, like I said, they're not serious. How can a minister have 2 different types of passport? Same diplomatic passport with 2 diplomatic passports. Why? 2. Some of the members or some of the people who have this diplomat passport, they're not diplomats. They use money to earn our integrated passport. Not only diplomat passport, foreigners are handling our Gambian driver license, our Gambian birth certificate, our Gambian regular passport. Because, like I said, the 90 days come again. When we structurize your institution the way it's supposed to be.
According to Bachelet, Lamin Bojang, the party's new flag bearer, brought significant improvement in the country's development. Lamin Bojang was previously appointed Gambia's Consul General in Jeddah. Mr. Bojang is currently deputy head of mission at the Gambia Embassy in Russia. The former GAP leader, Musa Yali Bachelet, had been of recent embroiled in debt issues, and a lot of people had raised concerns about the integrity of the party's leadership. With a new leader taking center stage, perhaps the party will regain its trust from people who had already lost confidence in the party. Reporting for QTV News, I am Mamjara Isise.
A week-long training course for member associations referees is currently underway at the GFF National Technical Training Center in Yundum. The program, an annual FIFA-funded activity, seeks to enhance the capacities of referees and to keep them abreast of the new amendments to the laws of the game. Babukar C has the rest of that story.
Sponsored by FIFA, the training addresses the new rules and amendments of the laws of the game in dealing with both practical and theory. Boubacar Jallo, head of the referees instructor in the Gambia, described the course as a very important one that will shape and prepare the referees for future competitions.
Training them every day to develop, because the game is so complicated now. It is not like before, you only train, only running. Now it's not only about running. This is why you have specialists in fitness, we have specialists in technical. You see, I was sitting down all along because they were doing fitness. That's not my area. You understand? So that's the way. So you look at what we are coming to do now. Even if you look at it, it's just the refereeing thing, how you should move, the way you should run, when you should stop, where you should go, where you should not go. You understand? Depending on the game situation.
Out of the 30 senior referees, 6 are women. And this is the first time such a number of women referees have been included in this training. Among them is Esseru Toure, who had this to say.
This cause is very important because, as you know, the law has changed. We are having now new amendments, and it came at the right time. Hadn't been because it wasn't approved by FIFA, it would have been difficult for us to implement the laws of the game. That's the new amendments. So it's very important for us, especially us being FIFA referees.
The Gambia's own Africa's best referee, Bakary Papa Gassama, spoke about the importance of the training and added that he wants the Gambia to have another top referee like Papa Gassama, referring to himself.
Very important because as you can see, we have two instructors, one physical and the other one technical. Bondo from Mozambique and Ali from Somalia, sent by FIFA. Very important for the young referees, even for me, because as you said, the refereeing now involves a lot of things. The game is fast, a lot of technology, the amendments of the laws of the game. Because FIFA look into so many aspects to amend the law, whether it is advantageous or not. We are seeing so many good referees here. Maybe we can pick 6, 7 very excellent referees. Yes, that's what we are working for. We can see 6, 7 referees that have the potential and they need to be helped, and inshallah, I think they will be fine.
The Gambia is famous and a household name in the wider world when it comes to refereeing, with a number of top referees emerging from Gambia since the 70s. However, the level achieved by Papa Gassama is so far the highest in the country's history, with many Gambian referees trying to emulate and reach the highest level like Papa Gassama, who is their mentor. Babu Karsi, QTV News.
Just a reminder to our viewers, you can now watch local news in Mandinka and Wolof on QTV from Monday to Saturday from 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. and on Q Radio Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Before we end this bulletin of the news, let's take a quick look at our main stories. The recent statement by the former Vice President Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang that the coalition has agreed to extend President Adama Barrow's 3-year mandate to 5 prompted the organizers of the 3-year Jotna to organize a press briefing on Monday. A 2-day capacity building training for 50 clearing and forwarding agents is underway at the Trade Ministry. The training is expected to boost their understanding of data inputting and ECOWAS interstate road transit protocols. A new electrical-powered water borehole was inaugurated in the community of Bafoloto on Tuesday. The project was funded by the Nigerian Contingent 4 under the Economic Mission in the Gambia. The Gambia Action Party, GAP, has unveiled its new party leader and flag bearer for the next presidential elections. The announcement was made by the party's founder and Secretary General, Musayale Bachili, on Monday at the QCT Conference Hall in Bijilo. That's all we have for you in this edition of the news. Join us tomorrow for more news. Thank you for watching.